News. I'm Charlie Black.
And I'm Morgan Foster.
Recently, the town has been abuzz with news of local kid turned astronaut Matt Hunter. He is preparing for a 6-month journey that will take him to the surface of Mars. There, he will act as an engineer for his employer, Vulcan Space.
For almost a century now, humans have explored and been keen to push the limits of discovery. From the first moon landing to the space shuttle, and now Vulcan, space has always been the final frontier. We had a video call with Matt, and we invite you to listen to his story.
Hey Matt, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Are you excited about your upcoming trip with Vulcan Space?
Yeah, I'm actually really excited. I can't imagine an opportunity that would be better for me. I mean, it's something I've always wanted to do since I was a young kid, and it's just a great opportunity. I'm really looking forward to the mission and the potential research and establishment of the colony out there that I could be a part of.
Awesome. How have you been preparing for this mission?
It's been actually very in-depth. Vulcan has been providing us with a lot of training exercises, particularly relating to the zero gravity training, a whole bunch of mental aptitude training, because we're going to be on a 6-month journey in space with not much to occupy ourselves. And then the whole mental capacity of having to be on a planet with no other humans. There's a lot to wrap your head around, and Vulcan is doing a great job of training us and preparing us for this mission.
What made you initially want to go on this journey?
As a human, I feel like it's my obligation to ensure that we will be able to continue and thrive in the future. And as it's become apparent in the recent past, our future on Earth may not be sustainable anymore. So it's going to become increasingly important for us to evaluate alternative options to ensure the success of the human race in the future. And Mars is a prime candidate for that. So when the opportunity for me to be a part of this mission came up, it was a no-brainer for me.
Sounds very exciting. We're very proud of you being a local kid, making it big.
Thank you.
First person from our town going to another planet. That's pretty impressive. So recently, us here at the station, we've read the book The Martian. Have you read the book?
Yep. Hopefully I don't end up like Mark. There's a lot that I've learned from that book, but also a lot of what not to do. But hopefully some of the stuff that Mark went through, I'll be able to put to use while I'm out there.
Absolutely.
Going along with Mark Watney's resourcefulness, what skills do you think you have that are necessary for this trip?
I think it's going to be very important to be able to work with a wide range of people, because this mission is going to consist of 100 to 200 people with varying backgrounds, and it's going to be just a whole different experience working with tons of people and having to just face tons of different problems that we've never had to face before. So it's going to be very interesting being able to do that. It's going to require strong leadership, good interpersonal skills, and also problem-solving skills.
Awesome. So where did you learn all of this? Where did you study? Let's learn a little bit about that, a little bit about your background.
Well, as you mentioned, I'm a local boy, so I actually attended Clemson University, got my master's in mechanical engineering there, and then went on to get my PhD in aerospace engineering at MIT.
Awesome.
Do you know how long your trip's going to be?
Yeah, the initial journey to Mars is 6 months, but then there's no deadline for the rest of it. I think that I may actually end up dying on Mars, and that's something I'm willing to sacrifice for the benefit of our human race.
Wow. Well then, so if you had to name one thing, if you ever come back, what's one thing you would really miss about Earth that you're really excited to see when you get back?
I'd love to sit down and have a nice cold beer when I get back.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time to join us, and safe travels.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Good engine control on the first stage. Passing 25 seconds. Velocity 1,341 feet per second. Passing 31 seconds, still looking good. Good engine control. Good chamber pressure in all 3 boosters in the full.